Point of no return, point of no return. We know too much, we've seen too much, we've been through too much, we are experiencing way too much. God then revealed himself to us over and over again for us to go back to the way we used to be, the way we used to think, react, and respond to life, man. It's your Holy Ghost homeboy Slim, SLIMM, simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone. Tomorrow's never promised. All you have is right now, this moment, and I hope you're fully living in yours because I'm fully living in mine, man. Just back with another quick word, man. How to keep going when all you seem to do is keep going. I know that feeling. Uh, and I took some notes just to stay organized, but it's just that feeling like you know you doing the right thing, but when it's doing the right thing, gonna get you the dreams and the things that you desire, and you trying to manifest from not only your heart, but from what God has shown you and what from what God has given you. So I put you have to finish what you have started. You won't be able to rest, find comfort, or be at peace until this mission is achieved and accomplished. When this breaking through is manifested, it would be like taking your first breath. So you just really just got to keep going. Like you just got to continue to know that what you're doing is right, and the life that you living and the God that you following is real, active, and moving on your behalf and accord. In James chapter 1, verse 2, it says, the testing of your faith produces endurance. And in Hebrews 10:36-38, it says, for you have need of endurance, so after you have done the will of God, you may receive the promise. So you have to do the work in order to receive what you're looking for. You know, it's not going to be anything that's handed to you, given to you. Everything in life is meant to work against you, to oppose you, in order to kill, steal, and destroy the plans that God has made for you. So you have to keep your eye on the prize and keep the main thing the main thing. What you have been experienced is a process where trials and tribulations have been sent your way to strengthen your faith, build character, and that is going to lead to hope and the rewards that you want. Great faith is what unlocks your blessing, but you must put in the work to amplify and assist your faith. You can't just be praying for something, wishing for something, hoping for something. You got to be able to do and willing to do the work that God has commissioned you to do. You got to keep the miracle moving by doing your part and knowing God will do what you can. As long as you are deliberate in your doubt, hesitant with your hope, and absent in your actions, God is being stopped from bringing forth all that you desire. So no matter how obscure or weird or difficult or impossible things seem, if God has already asked you to do something, that means he's already provided a way for you to complete what he's giving you to do. He's not going to set you up to fail. He's not going to bring you this far just to bring you this far and leave you. No, he's trying to finish what he started with you. He's trying to complete what he's began in your life. So you have to do your part and make sure that the ball is not in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like you have some people, again, I play basketball. When you playing on the team, the ball moving good, and then it get to this one person and it's stuck. It's a black hole. He's not making good decisions with it. He's not driving. He's not kicking the ball. He's not scoring. He's just holding the ball. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, oftentimes, we do that in our lives because we're scared of the way things has went in the past. We don't want to build our hopes up or get our happiness up, and then we get to another brick wall or another closed door when it's supposed to be the way out, when it's supposed to be your breakthrough, your blessing. So I know how fear could paralyze you and make you not even want to try, or your worry or doubt just in man, just in the situation. You don't really see how things is going to work out, so it's limited the actions that you're taking to really go after your dream and make it true. So you got to make sure that you're doing your part, and then you give the ball back to God. So you make sure you keep him responsible and accountable for the things that he's promised you, because you didn't get these visions from yourself. You didn't get these dreams for yourself. You didn't give yourself purpose. You didn't give yourself reasons and a meaning for your minutes here. So you have to refer to God and go back to God and just make sure that you do your part, and then you give it back to him so he can do his thing. And then, you know, once God do his part, then he gonna give you, you know what I'm saying? It's a ping pong. But so don't hold the ball, don't hold the rock. Do what you gotta do and just give it back to God and give him something that he can bless and something that he can do with. We don't know when our moment will come, but not doing what God has commissioned us to do will definitely delay and prolong our blessing. We don't know when God gonna bless us or when he gonna say, okay, this is the day, or today is the day, this is the moment, tonight's the night. But you want to make sure that you are prepared and you are ready to receive whatever it is that you're asking for. God knows that you feel stuck, you feel trapped, you feel attacked. The enemy is trying to use your faith against you. He wants you to believe that no matter what you do, how hard you pray, or how much you trust the Lord, what you desire is not attainable, not because it's not possible, but it's not possible for you. So he want to basically tease you. He want to string your hopes and all your dreams and all your desires in front of you, and then make it seem like he's going to keep you from these things, but he can't. Like, what the enemy... When the enemy can't use the world to destroy you, he would try to force internal conflict. It will use your fears, your insecurities, your troubles, your past, your closest kin and kind to break you down and take your focus off of God and the promise that he spoke over your life. You have to continue to defer to God, and in him you will find strength and it will be renewed daily. So everything has been sent here to break you down, to bust you up, to stop your progress, to stop you from praying, to stop you from worshiping, to stop you from completing your tasks in order to bring forth the manifestations and the desires of your heart. So you got to make sure that you go to God and you just stick with God so he keeps your perspective just new and true. You don't want to get stale, or you don't want to get so caught up that these things is not going to happen, or it's so far-fetched that you just stop trying, that you just quit, that you just give up. No, you got to keep going. And God is going to be the one that gives you strength when you're weary. He's going to make sure that you mount up on wings of eagles and fly, instead of just being led to your destruction, or just being strong all alone just to see that you ain't getting nowhere. Man, that's exhausting. That's discouraging. And that could break any person down. But if you just got to stay with God, and you got to understand that we're moving on his time and not our time. And the timeline may be different, but I promise you, when you need it, when you want it, when you desire, when it's your time, it's going to be undeniable. And God is going to make sure that you receive all that is for you. When you get into these impossible circumstances and situations, it may be the attack of the enemy, but understand that it's all by God's design. So don't let the enemy take credit for breaking you down or your hardships. No, you count it all joy and give all things back to God. Person, place, and thing. You give bad, good, and different, everything to God, because he's the only one that can make sense out of all this chaos, man. So stick to the plan and stay with God and watch him continue to move in your life. Do your part and trust that God is going to do the rest. Sometimes you might have to take a step back. You might have to be quiet. You may have to reset. You may have to find your way again. But whatever you do, just don't give up. Don't stop. Don't quit, because that's not going to get you closer to where you're trying to be or where you need to be. So you just got to keep going, and whatever's in your power, whatever's in your control, you do. Whatever's not in your control, whatever's not in your power, that's what you give to God, and you just keep moving, man. Keep going and find the joy in the day-to-day, because it's in these moments that shows what you're made of and who you belong to. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best and the worst of times is really going to bring out who you really are as a person. And no matter what you're going through, if you're happy, sad, if you're up or down, if you still continue to want to do the right thing and do the right thing and speak the right things, live the right way, man, you are a chosen person, and God is going to reward your diligence, obedience. He looks at your struggles. He looks at the things that's attacking you. He looks at your perseverance. He looks at your will. He looks at your fight. He looks at your grit. And in due time, due season, he's going to give you what you desire. Don't let God catch you slipping. You want to make sure that your life is in a posture to receive what you have been praying for, man. And it's a lot of people that stop. It's a lot of people that quit when the going get tough. You just got to keep going and push your way through, and just keep doing what you know you're supposed to do, and then just give it to God to do the rest. But it's hard, bro, when you go to God and you're tired and you're out of answers and you don't have a way out, and you looking for just encouragement or just some good news or just a sign that everything is going to be okay. You just got to keep going. You got to fight against your lower self. You got to fight against your flesh. You got to fight against your past and your sins and everything that can keep you from being the best version of yourself. And you just got to find a reason to keep going, but at all costs, do not stop. Slow progress is better than no progress. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other and just keep dragging yourself along. But you're going to find your stride. You're going to find your tide again, and you're going to find a way to rise again. And just remember, cream rise to the top. It's these adverse situations that bring out the best in you. It's those moments to where you're being pressed and where you're being crushed, that what's going to produce the wine that you need in order to make your life sweet again. So sometimes we have to go through these moments in order to be refined and to be made new. We got to go through these hard times, these tough times, to really just see what you're made of and what you really want. And nothing can stop you from this, because we know we can't rest. We can't really feel the way we're supposed to feel if we're not living the life that God has given the life for us to live. So just keep going, and keep going. So when you have the option to stop or to quit or to not pray or to not do this, and you continue to do the right thing, you continue to be righteous, you continue to be steadfast in your faith, and you continue to trust God at his word, he gonna bring everything to you, man. So don't give up, don't quit, don't throw in the towel, don't do none of that. You too close to your breakthrough and your blessing to stop what you're doing. So God just want to show you what all your hard work is about, what your suffering has been about, what these long days and endless nights has been about. So just continue to press forward and just let God make you anew, man. Till next time, Slim, just keep going, keep going.